Grade Podcast. Today, let's talk about the place where the magic happens, your Gunpla Workstations. But before all that, allow us to welcome you to another episode of Perfect Grade Podcast, your favorite weekly show where we talk about anything and everything Gundam under the sun. This podcast would be possible without our partners, Hobbylink Japan and Vivian Blue, your go-to online stores for Gunpla figures anime, goods straight from Japan. Enter our coupon code PG Studios on Vivian Blue. That's PG, capital PGS, small TUDIOS on Vivian Blue. Check them out by clicking on our affiliate links found in the description below. Perfect Grade Studios are also brand ambassadors of Armored Komodo, the go-to brand for scale modelers who want pro-level results. Grab yours from select hobby shops or online stores today. Register on www.armoredkomodo.com. I am one of your hosts, Raynan, and alongside me are my co-hosts for the day, the Perfect Grade Rockstar, Miguel, and a friend of the show, the man behind Doghouse Hobby Studios, Josh. And last and definitely not the least, the man behind Side 6 Ayo Mecha himself, Ariel. Alright, how is everyone? Of course, we'd like to thank Ariel and Josh for coming back, friends of the show.
I'm back.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Alright, so how is everyone? How's everyone? Anything new? It's been a while since we saw you guys again, Ariel and Josh.
Ariel, go
Josh,
ahead.
why don't you kick it up? You kick it up, man. I'll go after.
Let's see. Well, as you can see, my place has changed a little bit in the process of packing up and moving out to back to Arizona. So that's a lot of fun, and been doing that for the last little bit. So, yeah, my stuff is just in a disaster area right now.
But we'll be taking a look at the before of that room right there, because we'll be taking a look at your workstation.
We're gonna wait for the after.
Yes.
Yeah. How about you, Ariel?
Doing well. I did a couple of events in the last while, so I've been kind of busy myself. The biggest one, I guess, PMW Plasma Weekender charity event that just happened last weekend. It is a charity event to raise awareness and money for research and cure for Alzheimer's. I was the closing presenter. It was a 4-day event. Big shout out to Jason and the PMW crew that put it together, as well as all the sponsors, the partners, people that showed up, the presenters, and everybody else that helped donate on that. So thank you for that. And then obviously back to business as usual with the AO Mecha streams and Side 6. We just got informed last week as well that we're going to be going to Fan Expo Toronto this coming August. So we're planning for that, another big event for our community here. And then, yeah, just and then work, life,
Yeah.
those little things that pay the bills.
Congrats, man.
Sure.
Congrats. No, that's a really
Good job.
That's
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really good advocacy for
Yes,
that
man.
charity event, man. I love that. I love
Yeah, we raised, I think, close to $19,000 USD. And that was bigger and larger, like a number for the race since the last year, the years before that. So it just keep getting elevating and elevating. New presenters as well came on the show, so I'm very excited that I got a chance to see the new presenters as well as see old friends as well. The VOD for that should be coming out soon. So yeah, I'll send links in my socials when it goes on.
We're excited about that. How about
Awesome.
you, Migs? What's new with you?
I'm sniffing. What do you call this?
You're sniffing.
You got up, dog?
Enamel thinner.
Oh.
Enamel thinner. Oh man, what do I like? What's my favorite? I think the orange one is my favorite. Have you got this one has a nice. It's a lacquer thinner.
Ooh, oh, yeah, lacquer. Lacquer has a better smell, but deadlier.
Yes.
All right.
Always wear your respirators, kids.
Disclaimer.
Do not. Disclaimer. Do not.
No, do not.
Do not. Okay.
I'm the worst example of a builder. Yeah, sorry. I was finishing a Hainu. Yeah, this one. The Hainu.
Hey.
I was finishing it. Yeah,
Nice.
the camera is a
go.
little shit right now, but yeah, I was finishing the shield,
Mhm.
panelining the shield. I hand painted the A, Amaro A. It's crap, but hey, it's hand painted. I don't have a
Look
decal
good
for
from
that.
here.
Yeah, because the camera is crap.
Are you gonna you're gonna enter that on the PSMS scale model show?
Yeah, I already registered.
Oh, all right. We're excited for that,
Yeah.
man.
Nice, nice,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
After the contest, I'm gonna
Nice.
give it to you, as promised.
Hell yeah.
Forever immortalized inside your PC.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put that.
Nice.
Sniffing GPU fumes.
You could probably use it as coolant. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's cool. That's why it's a
It's
cool.
cool.
All right. Okay. Yeah. For me, there's nothing really
How about you,
happening much.
Yeah. What about you, Renan? What's going on with you, man?
Nothing
Going
really.
Seeing a lot of
Tell us,
your
tell us
interest
stories.
in there.
Tell us about your amazing adventure in life. Tell us all the grand things that you've done.
What
Oh,
did you have for dinner?
we just released a new Journey to GBWC special episode last Saturday. You guys can check that out. But yeah, there's nothing new that's been happening. Really, just busy practicing some choir pieces because I'm set to be on a competition on July 28th.
Great leg,
Nice.
man.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
it's gonna be an entire one. So yeah, good luck to us, and hopefully we can.
Give us a G.
I'm not perfect pitch, man. Hell no. Yeah, but definitely after all that, I'll be focusing on my entry on GBWC. Speaking of, it's gonna the registration is what, September?
Yeah, September here.
For-
September 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
for you guys too.
For us in the U.S., it's September 30th is the last day for the online entry form, and
Yeah.
then on the August 16th is the in-person Hobbytown USA competition things that are going on. So
Ours is a bit different. So our we don't have like in stores like Hobbytown or Hobby. Is it Hobbytown? Hobbytown's events. So ours, they've changed it for us this year, but they did bring back the in person. So Anime North, our event here, the biggest anime convention in Canada, had its the first round of regionals. The second one is coming up, I think, in Otakuton this not this this coming early August, and then another one for the mid Canada at Edmonton, and then I think a final one at Vancouver. I don't know which one comes first, but they're using the conventions as the event place because they already have competitions in these competitions. So Plamod, our I guess our liaison to Bandai here decided that they're gonna utilize the convention as a place to host the regionals, and then the online event for us would be the I think the same as yours, like I think end of September.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say end of September, but again, I haven't looked at the online stuff yet. But we did have our first regional finalists for Canada already picked, and we're just waiting for the next 4 or 5 events to choose them, and then the online they're all going to battle for the top spot.
nice.
Oh,
Good luck.
nice.
Good luck to us. To the
Good
people
luck
who
to
will be
us.
joining.
Yeah, good
Oh,
luck
I'm
to
planning to
everybody.
re-enter
Yeah.
again online because like I didn't enter this round, so I'm like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the online because like I have more time afterwards. So.
All right. Also, GP, shout out to GP. Get well soon. He's sick right now. That's why he can't join us. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
weather is
Soon, bro.
not giving.
Yeah.
Get some rest.
Yeah. And then let's move on to the next segment of the show. This week's breaking news. To commemorate the 30th anniversary of Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, accessory manufacturer Height has unveiled a special edition of PC case, striking a fusion of futuristic design and iconic Gundam Wing aesthetics. They also released a keycap for those
What?
keyboard enthusiasts out there. And then, Kai Shiden and Rambal Ral enters the fray in Gundam Military Generation series, standing at approximately 100 millimeters. That's 4 inches. KFC Hong Kong is teaming up with the legendary anime Gundam Wing to celebrate the title's 30th anniversary for a limited time collaboration event kicking off July 3rd and running through August 13, 2025. This collab released limited edition collectibles that includes an acrylic container stand, an acrylic character stand featuring Gundam Wings and their pilots, their Gundam and their pilots, a container with a Gundam Zero Gundam Wing Zero EW that lights up. We got some mugs, some bag tags, and more. The Hazel Ozla? Is that how you pronounce it? Ozla?
Yeah. Osla.
Yeah. The Hazel Ozla joins Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. This unit is now available starting July 2. And Mecha Break, a sci-fi mecha shooter, officially launched globally last July 1, 2025 across PC, PS5, and Xbox. This game features mecha designs from veteran Gundam designers Junya Ishigaki and Takayuki Yanase. And to some new releases, Robot Spirit Side MS Zigok Type E anime version release says this January 2026, priced at 11,000 yen. RX-78 NT Gundam Chobam Armor, also Robot Spirits, is set to be released this December 2025, priced at, again, 11,000 yen. And the Robot Spirits Phoenix Gundam is set to release this September 2025 at 14,300 yen. And the Metal Build Hyper Mega Launcher option set for Zeta Gundam is set to be released on October 2025, priced at 14,300 yen. The much-awaited Legend Gundam from Mobile Suit C Destiny is now set to be released this November 2025, priced at 24,200 yen. And that's this week's breaking news.
Not much kits, huh?
Yeah, not much is. Most of them are.
I want that Zeta.
Yeah, but this one is only the Mega Launcher option. The Zeta itself.
I'll take the launcher. It's not about the Zeta. It's just about the launcher.
Oh.
It's about the big guns.
Yeah.
It's about the guns.
It's just supposed
That's
to go.
cool. Yeah, I'm a
Gonna
big Zeta
put it in-
fan. Zeta is like one of my top 5, if not top 3.
Oh.
Same.
And then.
And I gotta get that game still. I knew I forgot something, and I was like, everybody's like, have you played that mecha game? I'm like,
Oh, Mecha Break?
what game?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mecha
Yeah.
Break. It's on my
Yeah.
list. I might get that this week.
I was able to beta test for this game. It's actually good, for the lack of the Gundam games out there. This one fills the void.
Nice. I'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Height is a big PC case manufacturer, and this is great. This I don't know. I like this one. So this one is a 20-inch, if I remember correctly, LED touchscreen. And an ATX case. Yeah, this one's good. And also
That's cool.
I'm probably gonna
I
get
like
this
these.
one though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a mechanical keyboard. This would definitely fit that.
Oh, are you a keyboard enthusiast?
I sometimes dabble in the dark arts.
I dabble.
Yeah. But yeah, that's this week's breaking news. And on to our next segment. Last week, we asked you, what's one thing in your Gunpla workstation you can't live without? And we asked this on YouTube and on Facebook, and we got some answers.
Ooh.
Let's start with the YouTube comment section right here, right? So we got answers from Astaros Suzaki, my man. I kind of feel like this is a cop-out answer, but mine would be my toolbox. It helps me keep everything organized. Makes sense. And then OG Builds says it's his hobby knife, a sharp one and a blunt one. So he uses the sharp one for obvious reasons, and uses the blunt one to clean up gunk from tight panel lines. It's also good for tucking in masking tape into those tight spaces. It's a good use of that, of old hobby knives. I use toothpick, personally.
I just grow out my nail and then I just jam it in there.
Yeah. I do that too.
Natural. I'm kidding.
Yeah. You can get the feel for the panel line, right?
Yeah.
And then once you got it underneath there, you're just like,
Exactly.
What is happening?
Dual purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, guys. Tell me more.
And then on Facebook, we got some answers here. RKS Plamo Gallery says it's their phone, AirPods, and Wi-Fi. Hazim says it's their PC, phone, and coffee or matcha. Same with Jerv. coffee. Doesn't
Hey,
matter if I'm playing
you're
video games or
you're
playing. Hmm?
you're building near your PC. Watch out for the dust, man.
I am building. I also do that. I'm building on my PC.
Dude, watch out for the dust.
Josh
You might
also.
break your.
Oh yeah, true. Make sure the fan is not facing you.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Jempla Build says that it's light for them. Workspace is located in their basement, so it gets dark, especially on winter season. And G Telier says it's laptop, coffee, and stick biscuits.
Okay, don't
Nice.
put beverage near your workstation if you're working with water-based acrylics. You might drink. You might drink the one you are the water you're cleaning your brush with.
I imagine. Ew.
I may or may not have done that already when you don't know which mug is the coffee and which one is the cleaning water.
Yeah,
So
that's why I don't use
I've
mugs
had
anymore.
I've had to switch out my stuff so that way I don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I don't use mugs anymore. I use empty bottles of olives.
that works. That way you can see
That
what's
works.
inside. Something transparent works. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you guys here, right? So, how about you guys? What's one thing in your Gunpla station you can't live without?
Good question.
Like can of Coke. I've got this koozie and it's got the Titans logo and
Hey.
the Gundam drinking some coffee.
Ooh.
That's cool. Mine would be the pegboard that I installed. I installed 2 pegboards on mine, and it's hey, that's cool. That's cool.
We
I
have the
know.
same
That's
sticker,
cool.
man.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Look at
Drinking buddies.
that.
sorry. Before I interrupted you, what was that?
Sorry.
You said pegboard?
Oh yeah, I installed a couple of IKEA pegboards, and I think everybody's kind of using that now. But like able to get me like that vertical storage that I need to grab my
Oh.
tools from. So to me, that I think that would be if I was to move or do another desk, I need those pegboards installed.
Hmm.
I've got one sitting right there.
Nice.
I should get a couple.
Yeah, same. How about you,
I
Migs?
I guess the standing block.
Okay.
Dude,
Nice.
Yeah.
I always sand shit.
Yeah.
I can
How about
live
you,
without it.
Renan? How about you? How about you, Renan? What would you? What's your favorite on your desk?
I guess it's my light. I don't really have like a proper spotlight that I use. It's just my monitor light that I use.
What do? You build it close to your monitor? And it's like
No, it looks like this, right? So I have a
It's one of those bar lights that sit up at the top, right?
yeah, I have a bar light.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It
Bar
has a-
light, yeah.
I thought you use your
That'd
monitor.
work.
I have a few bar lights installed, but we'll get to that later.
It gets very bright too. See?
Hey,
that helps a
there you
nice.
go.
Yeah.
I just have like a light like
I mean, as long as you can see.
I just have candles.
As long as you can see, then that's the important part.
You just have candles.
You just take your phone
I mean,
and
come on. In Philippines, we have rolling brownouts, right? So it's like, what do you do when you got to build it? Like, you got that itch to build at like 10 o'clock at night, and there's no power.
I tried that.
Maybe in the provinces.
building by candlelight. Back in the days, like our ancestors.
A romantic build night with your
Bottle of wine, couple of candlelight, soft music.
Yeah.
Gunpla by
Get some
candlelight.
e-heads going at the background,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
And then the night gets ruined because you lose a piece on the floor. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's meant to be, It's not meant to be.
Nope.
That's all it is. You
nope,
gotta let it
that
go.
piece is gone forever.
When
Can't
start
build
If you
that
love
right now.
if you love a
Or the
kit, set it free, man.
Set it free.
Oh, there goes the V-fin. All right.
I guess you're not a Gundam anymore.
You're just a GM now. If you lose the VFin, GM instant.
GM.
Instant transformation.
Yeah. Oh, I think something that I could not live without when building is my headphones. I always listen to music when I.
Mm,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, that's true.
All right. So let's get to the topic of this show. So we've been talking about the workspaces, right?
Yeah.
So that's the comment section of the week, and then so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a look at some workstations that was submitted to us by our previous guests. So we asked them, and then they gave us photos of their workstations, and we're gonna take a look at them. We're gonna take I don't know. So, we're gonna do some observations, maybe check out the layout, lighting, organization, painting setup, and all that. Maybe.
And we're gonna shit on it. I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm excited for
That's a
this.
surprise.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So
I got way too
you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. So let's start with this one. Ooh.
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 That is a
Ooh.
mess.
I wonder
That
who
is
this
a
is.
This is just terrible.
My God,
Ooh.
Talk about
what's going
shit.
on here?
Is
But
that
you know what? Yeah, I was gonna. That's a parts. That's a what's
the
it called? Like a
runner.
parts holder,
Yeah.
runner holder.
Runner
Yeah.
holder. Yeah.
Quick observation. At least they match. A lot of it has like natural earth tones to it that kind
Yeah.
of like livens up the space.
Especially that
Nothing
brown
too
color.
industrial looking.
You-
Let's see
you
here.
got
Lots
some-
of shelf space for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Comfy couch right here.
Comfy
Comfy
couch.
couch.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
get
love
that
the
AC.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa.
you just have to look at the
Whoa.
other side of the
Whoa.
room, man.
Whoa,
Look
night
at
and day.
this.
Night and day.
Look how
Yeah, you
organized
forgot-
It is.
All right, spoilers.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
it's
all
it's
right.
Josh's.
Hey.
Hey, but look how
It
Okay,
is an
organized
good.
this
absolute
is.
So now we
mess.
could definitely reel in on this one. Okay, got it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Look how
This
organized
is
that is.
old.
Look at this.
This is also an old photo too,
Hmm.
obviously because of everything that's around. But like I've switched out those paints. I've moved stuff around. So I like to think of my workstation as Disneyland, where it's never complete. There's always something changing. I always love trying new stuff and everything. So,
Here's my thing with artists or designers or whatever. They're like the ones that are like super creative. I think is in my opinion or how I see it. It can be a little bit like messy, but it's like an organized mess. Like you know where things are, right? So
Mhm.
that way
Yeah.
when you can reach to the side, left or whatever, you know where things are. And I like this setup because of that ease of access. Because I think if I was sitting there and I need to reach for something, they're all within like hand
Mm-hmm.
reach ergonomic distance. So
Yeah.
cool on that.
And then when you start cleaning, you start. Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
This is about the cleanest it was for a while because when I'm
Dude,
building,
I feel you.
that whole front area is just completely cluttered with junk stuff, everything, and that's actually a more recent photo. Like that's what it kind of looks. That's what it looked like I think last week.
Yeah. Because you're moving out. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm packing up everything and trying to get it all done. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, like usually, like I am terrible. I can't have tools in front of me, like
Mhm.
out here. I have to keep everything in those drawers that are on the sides of the table there,
This one.
just because if I put it in front of me, then I have other stuff in front of that and then other stuff in front of that. So I'm constantly like moving this stuff to try and get to a drawer, get over here and try to get something. It then infuriates me. And I'm like, why am I this way?
Yeah, but dude, this is organized. I don't know. For me, this is really
It's organized
is really
chaos.
neat.
That's what it
That
is.
is
Yeah.
organ.
It's functionally organized.
Mm.
That's how I see it. Like for me, if like I said, as a builder, yeah, I could relate with that. I could see the language being spoken here.
Controlled chaos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Control K.
Beautiful mess.
Yeah,
And
beautiful.
then this was my photo
This is very
booth,
neat.
which is all completely dismantled
Nice.
now.
All right, so Josh, so looking at this setup, right? So if you have an unlimited budget, how would you upgrade your setup? How would you improve this?
With unlimited power.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would switch out the desk. I like having a larger desk with a lot of space in between. So then that way I have my computer set up as well as um, space to actually work with my models and stuff and with the kits. More storage area is what I would do. Just try to get more stuff. A better spray booth would be nice. Because that one's just one of those ones off of Amazon. But I mean, it does the job. Especially since I've switched over from lacquers to acrylics. It does its job really well now, with taking care of fumes and things. But just having more storage. You can never have enough storage and stuff. And stuff with drawers, doors, walls, or not walls. You don't need walls. Taking down the walls. Um, like all of these little containers up here, up at the top there above my monitors, those are all spare parts from various
okay.
kits and stuff. So that way I could just start pulling them and try to make something out of them, or like, oh, I could use this, or I could use these legs for this, or that part for this. Now those have moved down to a this drawer space that's right down here. That's actually underneath the paint, where the airbrush booth is. So that drawer right down there. See?
This one.
Yeah. So those got all moved into there, as well as all of my weathering stuff and diorama paint and things. So, but ultimately, like, if I had an unlimited budget, the desk would be the biggest thing, I think, and the lighting, like just to get it so that way it functions well. Get some better drawers, and that's where I would be at.
Where's your PC?
It's right there.
Oh, is it this one?
It's a Mac. It's a Mac Mini.
Oh, I see. So that's why.
Oh.
I love your PS2, by the way.
Yes, that's
Classic.
actually my
Classic.
sister's PS2. So I've got it hooked up so that way it will play on my big monitor that's right there, and so I can just sit there and throw in Gundam versus Zeta Gundam whenever I want,
Nice.
and just sit there and do.
Yeah.
Looks good. Yeah.
Thank you for showing this to us, Josh.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have a workstation pet peeve?
Being cluttered, like
Oh.
my when I build and stuff, and I'm constantly just building on top of stuff that I've already been working on, and it just gets to the point where I'm just like, I need to clear this off and start fresh again, and it irritates me because I know I do it to myself.
Oh man, I could relate, but yeah.
All right, so let's move on. Okay, this is the next one.
Nice. Nice. Well, two things that I like about this. The minimalist aspect of this is really great. I think the approach on this is definitely centered to the priorities. Like the priority is like I'm gonna use my space the way I see it, and that's kind of like really good stuff. But the main takeaway here is your focus right. The XLR input, because I have the same one. I have the exact same one at home. So to
Yeah.
me, I know what that is.
The
That's
DOS
probably one of the
station, yes.
best. Yeah, that's probably one of the best equipment you could use. So I see that there's value and priority here. So good stuff.
Yeah.
This person is obviously very what do you call it? Like they're very confident that they're never gonna lose the piece, but also confident enough that if they lose a piece, they will just say, you know what, it's on me. I got this. That's the kind of workspace. It's a serious workspace for a serious modeler right here.
And I'm gonna point in like their keyboard there with the laptop and all. It looks very clean. So I mean, I don't think that one of their important tools is a sanding sponge or anything like that. So
At all, yeah,
not
yeah,
at all. Like it looks too clean for that. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like keeping that taken care of in immaculate condition like that's important right there for that keyboard or for the laptop.
Agreed. And you know what? You don't need a lot of lighting if you're just focusing on one thing. So for as long as you're underneath that main light, the key light, you're good to go. So I get it.
Yes.
I get the setup. Yeah.
Yeah, I was shit.
All right, so this is
That's
Miguel's. What are you watching, man?
I know. Man.
What is this?
What is this?
You know what? This is the ads as they were watching Gundam Info. I think that's what it is. You know, they didn't subscribe
There
to
you go.
YouTube Plus or Pro. It's just ads. They don't know what uBlock is, but that's a whole different story. That's a tech issue. We're not talking about tech here. We're talking about workstation. So I'm
Hardware,
focusing
not
on that.
software.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely software here. Nothing is hard.
Yeah, I was actually working that when I took that.
I took it 5 minutes ago.
So it's understandable that you don't have much space because you're using it as your workstation as well. So
It's
Yeah,
a
but,
functional
well,
workstation. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
good
well,
workstation. It's a good little spot. So I mean, you
like,
got
I took
everything
my-
that you need right there.
I don't usually put my cutting mat on the table because cat pees on it a lot.
You pee on the cat after. Just it's a fair thing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
It's my space.
do unto others before they do unto you. That's like how we were taught, right?
yeah.
That's
Assert your dominance.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna pee on him later.
Hey, we got a dog rescuer here, man. Stop the animal abuse.
Well,
no.
it's a
It's
cat.
about it's about respect. You know, it has
A whole different subject.
it's about sending a message.
You have to with cats.
Because they're not the pet. You are the pet when it comes to cats.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not the owner. They are the owner. Well, usually all of my gun stuff are hidden in underneath my table because
Mm.
yeah, as like Josh, I like keeping my area a little bit clean.
Hey, that's cool, man. Everyone
But-
functions differently. That's
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a few days ago, I was working on high noon.
Mhm.
I still have a few flying around, so I got lazy putting them. So yeah.
All right. So same
Oh, and you got.
questions. Go ahead, Josh. Sorry.
I was just gonna say you got the lighting there. Like even just having one lamp that works, and
Mhm.
I
I
mean,
actually have two. The other one is not turned on.
okay,
yeah.
so yeah, so you got two. There, you're good. You got that, and you have a mobile computer system, so you can actually move it around to wherever you feel like you want it to have it at. So that's nice there, right there.
All right. So same question with Josh. Uh, if you have budget, how would you upgrade your setup?
Well, that's a good question. Because usually I would love to have an L type desk.
Hmm.
Oh, not an L type. I want it to be a U type,
It's
a big ass U
Oh,
type
random view.
desk.
Yeah.
That then I can do the non-painting stuff here,
Mm-hmm.
the painting stuff the other side,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the other side is where digital stuff is, like
Mm.
the PC, cameras, stuff. Keep it way more organized than this.
All right, goals, right? Hashtag goals. 2026
Yeah,
yeah.
is your
Yeah.
year, bro. Elevate.
2027,
20, 30, 27.
3027.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm still Gunpla.
All right. Thanks for that, Miguel. By the way, yeah, Miguel is the among us Perfect Grade Studios right here. Miguel is the best builder out there, right?
Oh, I'm not.
Among us. So yeah.
Nice. I need to enter the same competitions you are. I like to dance with the best of the best. So I'm gonna come down here in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah,
We're
Hell yeah.
gonna Macarena.
Mm.
It's
we're
gonna be
gonna
fun.
tango
All right.
and
See,
do
Josh
the
gets
move.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna have to teach
Nice.
Josh
I
do the
also too lived through the '90s.
No, we gotta teach Josh the what's that dance with the two sticks? Tuck.
Tinikling.
what?
Uh-oh.
Diddy
The
Cling. There we
tinikling.
go. Yeah. There we go. We're
We
gonna
Will
show
Rock
some
You
Diddy
from
Cling.
Queen.
You have to
That's it.
evade. You have to dance and evade the sticks.
Yeah.
I think we played that game in PE one time when I was in elementary school.
Oh,
Oh.
I could do this. I can do it. Let's do it.
All right, moving on to the next one. Yeah, this
Cool.
is yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty basic.
This is cool.
Yeah. Uh,
Things I notice here off the bat is like it is definitely a workstation, but it's
mm,
also like a multi-use workstation.
mm,
The digital is integrated with the workshet, so I'm like I could see that like they could have like references in front or inspiration in front, and then they have the mat. Everything is kind of modular with the keyboard, so they could go in and out. The system PC over there is also, I think it's a nice like lighting effect as well
mm,
for it. So the core and aesthetic, yeah, that's cool, man. And then you have your sound attenuation board in front, so that's kind of cool. Mic on a arm, which is great. Again, you could push it in and out. Yeah, it's a nice workstation, man.
yeah.
Not enough paints though. Where are the paints at? That's
Uh,
my question.
it's
Oh, there they are. There they
it's
are.
in
There
here.
there they are.
It's
There
stacked
they go.
up.
There they go.
Yeah,
It's
so this is
stacked.
mine.
Stacked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, how hard do I want to go on this? Because I don't want to.
I was gonna say I don't even use that
Uh,
microphone.
yeah, it's gonna. Okay, yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
You say that, I can only imagine like you got all this. This is like probably one of the nicest pictures ever. You have probably a ton of stuff just piled up on your computer. No, I'm totally kidding.
I actually cleaned up before I took the picture. It is, I know it's a bit messy, but this is the cleaned up version of what it is. 'Cause I don't know.
Nice.
I do everything. in
there's
Let's
like-
be our truthful selves.
I do everything in this
Is it-
desk. That's why.
Is it way messier than usual?
Yeah, because I usually put my laptop in here because my work laptop. So I don't know. So, but this is how it looks like when I'm working on something. Usually I just scoot to the left, and that's where
Yeah.
I do my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. Everything you need is there. Oh, there we go. Collection.
Yeah,
That's
collection,
cool.
yeah.
Yes.
It's
There we
right
go,
beside
there
my
we
water
go.
dispenser.
I was gonna say like that's pretty cool. You got just the water dispenser right there. Just
You
reach
know what?
over. yeah.
I've always wanted a mini fridge underneath. This just inspired me to, you know what? F it. I'm gonna get a mini fridge now.
Yeah.
Saves me from walking. Imagine midstream and I'm thirsty and I could just like pop open. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Great collection so far. Yeah.
But yeah. So.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay, same question.
Nice.
Hmm?
Light
Unlimited
bar on the
budget.
monitor. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, go on, Miguel.
Sorry. Unlimited budget. What would you have
A new apartment.
on your work?
No, I'm kidding.
Hey,
hey, no,
Facts. Facts.
that goes.
Facts.
Actually, I'm still working on my setup here, so I'm missing a paint booth, so I'm gonna put a paint booth here,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna move the monitor to the right side, and then have some exhaust on the sliding window. So that's what I'm planning to do in the future. Also, if I can upgrade my table, I would like it to be a standing desk.
Oh,
Yeah, because I don't know, it's my legs sleep whenever I build Gunpla. I have to
Oh.
stretch. I
Like
have to
Yeah,
stretch
that
my
means
legs.
you have to go outside and go for a walk in
Yeah.
fresh air, you lazy F.
Who wants to touch grass?
touch
Touch
grass.
grass, you know? Outside, oh my god, natural air. It's
Oh,
crazy.
no.
The sunlight.
Icky grass. I don't want to touch icky grass.
The gameplay sucks.
Grass.
Ew,
Where I'm
people.
going, there is no grass.
Sunlight. Oh.
But yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty much what my workstation is. And
Okay.
No, it's a good workstation. I like it.
Yeah,
thank you.
I like the cutting mat.
It's also the podcast station. Oh yeah, shout out to
There you
GP.
go.
He gave me the cutting mat.
There we go.
All right, on to the next one. Man, this isn't fair. The next one is too good. Look at this.
Who owns this?
Oh,
my God.
What the
Oh.
hell?
What a. That's not a real builder. I don't see anything on the desk. It's too clean. Nah. I don't
Look
like
at
it.
that.
Oh my
Look at
god.
that.
What's a?
Oh my
my
What's
God.
this?
Is this a store? I think this is a store. This isn't somebody's house. What is
It's
this?
a hobby store, man.
This
Oh
is
my
just
god.
like
It's a.
like
I want to shop.
that.
Can we get discounts on that? Like I need those parts. I need parts from those.
I love that.
The
Look at
colors
that.
of the
Even
mo-
with
I lo-
Pokemon
a little
going on there.
Pokemon.
Are they
I
talking to each
thought-
other?
Them all.
They're having a side deal right now. That's what's happening. You know, like look at this. Two keyboards,
How many
three
hands does he
monitors.
have?
I was gonna say
this,
like he's
look at
doing this on the keyboards and stuff, like creating orchestra or something.
Bet
It's
the
all
dude is
wireless
streamer.
too, and
You got two mouses
look at-
there. Look at those.
Look at
I bet
that.
the
got-
dude's a
He's
streamer.
probably got 4 arms.
More?
Is
At
that,
least.
go back. Can you? Oh my God, there's more. Go back. See that mic? That's a what is it? An SB70? That's like a Shure.
doing
That's a
that?
that's a
Oh.
high.
Look
That's
at
a high.
camera.
That
Look at
camera.
that. That's a prime lens. Who would put a prime
That's a
lens?
prime lens.
Oh
Who
my
is
God.
that?
Like,
Ooh.
Can
what
we
is
talk about
this?
unlimited budget? What I mean, is he selling these
Ooh.
kits for that?
Look at this.
budget?
How many nippers does he need? He doesn't need all that nippers.
How many
Oh,
hands
wow.
does this guy have?
Look at that. Like nippers, pens, like.
Is he
what is
building
that,
like
tape?
4 or 5 kits at a time?
And this is my favorite
No, like,
part.
look at
This is
that.
my favorite part. Look at this. Ooh.
Ooh.
Look at
Ooh.
those.
Look at that, John
That's a
Wick.
weird looking
Wow.
airbrush. John
I only
Wick.
have one.
Talk about spray gun rack, right? The spray gun
Yeah.
rack. Look at
I was
that.
gonna
It's
say
not
that's a weird
a.
looking airbrush with the red
I see a
handle.
Pash Talon. I see the Gallery Mobius 2.0, Mobius 3.0, MadWorks 3.5 with that under thing. Oh my god! Like look at this. It's all gravity feed too. He doesn't know how to use Siphon. He doesn't know how to use Siphon at all. Like
This guy's a real
guys, it's
builder.
like the easiest reload.
Hey,
Okay,
use
and this
Siphon?
too.
Yeah.
Okay, who would showcase this? Okay, you know what that is? That's this thing right here is a God Hand straight nipper, not nipper,
God
straight
hand?
cutter. Yeah, that's a God Hand straight cutter. So what it
It looks
does,
Oh
like
my
you know
god.
because
that
you
looks
own it.
like no, because like the thing is like I want one. I personally want one because that thing's expensive. That's like close to $300 Canadian just for that one piece. So the function of this literally and all it does is if you have like styrene sheets that are like I don't know maybe as thin as thick as like 0.2 millimeters or 2 millimeters, it could cut a straight line with one cut.
Wow.
Oh, straight
And it's
line.
also freehand.
That's
So if you're
that's
doing
actually a
scratch
useful
building
tool.
or kit bashing and you want to put like actual precision cut straight line on, I think that's I've used one before as an example. I personally can't afford that. It's too like no. Look at that empty space. You could put more in there. Like I don't know.
All
I was
right.
Put
gonna say
more
something about the
spray guns in
walls. Like
there.
there's nothing on the walls there. It's all black. Like
Yeah,
this person has a very dark soul.
I know. It's
Probably
like they want.
they probably do dabble in the dark arts.
I know. It's like
Yeah.
he wants to be like Batman or something, but he got like the Timu
Batman.
version of
The
it.
Timo
So
version of Batman.
look at that. He has two PCs down there.
Yeah, probably a streamer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Streamer.
and then like a mini server behind that monitor. It's crazy. I can't even see it.
That's right.
I'm just speculating that
That's
there's a mini server.
There's
back
a mini
there,
server there?
Yeah, there's a mini
He's got
server.
another
I don't know.
camera,
I can smell it. I
above
can
his
smell
head.
it from the photo. It just screams. Gamer chair too. All right, real builders don't need that. We use regular stools. Okay, wood stools. None
Okay.
of this flashy.
Like
And
I'm
again,
gonna say
let's count
just
how. Hold up. Let's count how many lights this guy has. One,
two,
two, three,
four,
four, 5.
5, 6.
Oh my god. Oh, you know what he didn't do? If I was me, like the backlight of the LEDs from the back of the monitors were not turned on. Most likely. Most likely. I'm just guessing here. I'm just guessing. There
I
should
was,
be.
I was gonna say with that background on that PC right there, I'm gonna kind of say guess that this person maybe lives in a wilderness area, perhaps up
Oh yeah.
across a
No
northern
friends.
border
Yeah,
or so
Yeah.
from
Up
where I'm at.
Probably likes plaid and drinks like Timmy's or something. I don't know.
Some Timmy's, eh?
Timmy's get a double, eh?
Ooh, yeah. Some of them
Look at
bits, eh?
that. It's so organized. I don't even know where he keeps all his
Yeah.
materials. Like, where's your paints? Where's your tools? Like,
I do see some
Crazy.
drawers, so I'll give him a pass for that
Maybe.
because
It's
he might
probably
be in the
inside.
drawers.
Yeah,
Might
that's
be in
right.
there. Yeah.
Which
It's all
those
about
are the IKEA
concealment,
drawers
yeah.
I also want as well.
Yeah.
And look
Yeah.
at this.
But that
Look at
backlog. Look
that.
at this. Look at this backlog.
It's like
man.
it's got to be some guy's store or something. Like
Another light here.
Yeah, like,
that's
look at
accent
this.
lighting for sure.
Are those
That has
perfect grades?
no value
Look-
other than
wait.
just making it look pretty.
Look at the scale. Those are perfect grades at the bottom.
Wait, so you haven't?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So this is Ariel's, obviously. You haven't built these yet. Are these all backlogs?
These are all sponsors.
Oh.
Ooh,
Nice.
Damn.
Okay.
nice. Hot
This
buying.
year. I haven't gone through the ones
Wow.
from last year and the years before that. That's in the basement storage.
Oh my god.
So
Basement storage.
shout out to
So
New Type
there's-
Tim. I could relate with New Type Tim. Just
There's
saying.
more.
You got Metal Gear. Oh my god.
Well, some I bought. Some I did buy. Like
Uh.
it's a mix of like sponsor drops and things that I bought at the convention or unique stuff that I. Yeah, there's also the Godzilla
Yeah.
one. I still gotta
Ooh,
build that.
oh.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
It's a Godzilla with a skeleton.
Yeah, but it's a fixed kit, so there's no articulation. I
Okay.
think it's just like a
Oh.
statue.
I
Yeah.
want one.
Look at those. Is that
Nice.
boobs? Oh my god. Bold.
Are tho-
That's some bold stuff. I can't watch that. That's bold.
Oh.
is
Bold. Go
that's
to
not
church.
it?
Go to church or wash your eyes. You wash
Wash
your
your
eyes, bakit bold na naman ang pinapanood nito mga to? Sorry.
It just transformed
a
into
Filipino.
Jokoy real quick.
Okay.
Oh my god! Look at all these like what is that?
Um,
A noir? A
yeah.
red Bandai noir? That's original. That's not a reprint.
I
That
was
is
gonna say
not
Ooh.
a
that Toggy is
reprint,
right
man. That's
there.
Oh
crazy.
my
Look at
god.
that. Yeah.
That's a
Copy X.
copy
That's also the
X.
Mega Man third party.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Saw a Valkyrie
Is
in
that
there,
the
like right there. The
East?
Delta.
Look at that.
Uh,
I have also the zero, not zero. Yeah, zero and
yeah,
X.
yeah.
That one. Yeah, that's just one. I didn't want to open all the storage because I'm like, you know what? I don't want him to know everything. That's just one storage.
Damn.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
This is what I could share with the public without looking crazy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go.
All right. So, where do you paint?
So if you go back where the backlog, the giant pile of backlog, that's actually my painting booth. So it's
Oh.
everything I
Mm.
do here is modular and transformative because I have a limited space in the apartment. You are correct that all of my tools and paints and dispensers are all in storage. So the desks,
Mm.
sorry, the under counters
Mm-hmm.
behind my
Yeah.
like right there. There, that's the first two drawers are my tools and pens and cutting tools. Second drawers are all just like the sanding tools.
Mm.
After that would be paint, like small bottles of paint, and then it goes, and the bottom ones are all the tall cans and bottles
Mm.
for it.
Oh.
So if I need to, I'll just pull the drawer, find the paint. The wooden thing on the far left hand side, that's also a storage box that contains all my styrene, anything big for diorama,
Mm.
Oh.
bases, extra parts, etc. For that. Underneath my desk, also there's like a couple of like bins and totes for like spray cans,
Mm.
excess parts from like 30-minute mission kits or any build parts that I could just pull easily. Yes, there are two PCs there. There originally was three. So I made a mini server behind the monitor now, and all of
Right.
the AV equipment is tucked behind. So wire management.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
um,
Cable
Oh,
management.
and
that's spaghetti.
then yeah, there's a lot of wires still that I have
Mm.
to clean, but like for the most part, yeah, it's clean. I have a couple of like these are like gifts to me. So that one there from what's it called? The Transformers on the far right, that's a Blokis, I believe. That one's from Goose.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur gave me the Zeta, which is my favorite. My sister gave me the Death Sight. I
Oh.
don't know who gave me that
Mm.
GM, but it's super cute.
Yeah.
And then they have a Strike during Christmas. So anything that is given to me as a gift, I try to like display there. The Pokemon I bought though because they were too cute. I love Charizard and Charmander, and then Psyduck is reminds me of a friend. So
Fine.
but if you go back to the with the boxes, this is the big pile of
This one.
Oh, you mean your
that one.
flex?
Yep.
Yeah.
So no, that's so. Roy comes to me, he's like, "Sir, can you show your backlog?" And I'm like, "Bet." So,
Sure.
um, underneath that is all of my what's it called, my airbrush, my compressor, my spray boot are all compact,
Uh-huh.
and they're all hidden underneath there. So if I need to, I'll open the drawers up and then put them on the tabletop. The thing is, behind
Nice.
that is the actual exterior glass window, all
Mm.
right, or like the exterior window. So my exhaust port is immediately out there, so I'm spraying right outside to
Oh,
the window,
nice.
right?
Ooh,
So
right
there's a bit of
there,
function to that.
left hand, right in front of the girl kit. I think I see an amplifier.
Oh yeah. Is this an amplifier?
Oh yeah, that's an
Yeah.
amplifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
my Fender for my bass that I recently learned
Oh,
this
you're
year.
a bassist.
So this is
Oh, I'm
also
not.
your music
They asked
creation
me.
station.
Yeah, it's everything. The whole place is kind of like a mini studio. So yeah, it's a great.
Nice.
But enough about me. That's just some guy with his
Yeah.
things.
But we have to ask Ariel, this is a really good workstation as it is already, but
Okay.
if you would upgrade something in your workstation, what would it be?
Unlimited budget. I
Mm-hmm.
want metal framing on the top so I could house all the lighting above instead of having the arms, and then
Oh,
have a
yeah.
longer lens to look down so that I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to do like this in front of me the
Mm-hmm.
whole time when I'm streaming. I'm as much as I like the stand up and down desk, it's like I prefer sitting down anyways and have eye level, but
Mm-hmm.
um what would I upgrade for that? More storage, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And then also that blank wall, maybe like a logo, just
Mm.
for like so I could like do some videos. But
Yeah.
That'd be
overall,
cool.
I'm really sad. Like this is version 11. You should see my first setup. My first setup is really a folding table with a laptop that I fixed that they were throwing out from work, a circular light, and all my gear were like all from Amazon. I'm like, I want to go on a budget stream, and it was totally budget when I when I did that. So this I could say that this iteration is a combination of my experience in the last couple of years. But yeah, I think the common thing that we all have here is that the function to the person, ease of
Yeah.
access to tools or equipment,
Mm-hmm.
and surface. Also important is lighting, because also in that black, where the black pegboard is, that's also sometimes my photo area. So I use the black background of that, and then drop the f-stop so that it's blurred, and then focus on the subject. So, and then I use the lighting that's already integrated, and all of these lights are modular, so I could like move it up,
Mm-hmm.
down, left, right, etc. But they're
Mhm.
also connected via ARM. So there's functional thought when I created the station. And then the key things like key lighting, backlighting, it all just comes down to like part of the whole setup
Yeah.
in a way.
I love this one.
Oh my
And see,
god!
Yeah.
Like, look at
Yeah, this
it.
is yeah.
This is what I like about what we're talking about, because like this setup, I love it. And this is what I would also want.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to take pieces of what Ariel's got and put it into what will now be my new setup whenever I
Nice.
get
Mm-hmm.
that part set up. And so I always love looking at everybody's workstations and just being like, what are they using this for? What do they
Yeah.
have set up? How are they functioning? Maybe that's something that I could utilize in mine. And maybe it will work. And if not, then okay, cool. Maybe I can change it or something like that. So I
Yep.
always love looking at everybody's workstation, no matter what they are, because there's
Oh,
always something with everybody different. Go ahead.
one thing, Miguel, you were talking about a U shape. Technically, my desk is not L; it's also U because I put another table over here. So this one I take out if I'm taking photos, but this one here is like a table that can be also a work surface, and I put my. Right now it's just display because like
Mm-hmm.
that's all it does. But like if I'm in production mode, this becomes also the like the
Another
extra
table.
table for
Yeah.
like cutting and all that. A U shape is I think the most ideal, at least for me, just because of the amount of surfaces, and then you could isolate what task you're doing per area. So this
Yeah.
one will be my computer, this one is stream, that one is for model making.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Keeps it organized.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What? Let's go to your keyboards. I have a question. What keyboard switches do you use?
uh, they're all red switches.
Ah, good,
They're
good.
all red switches. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say blue.
No, no, no,
So
no.
noisy. Yeah.
Exactly. I like the feel, but I don't like the sound sometimes. So
Mm.
the red for me is the perfect balance.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Ariel, for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, really like the setup.
Yeah, that's
Love it.
That's by far my favorite so far.
Yeah.
Goals. All right,
Goal.
so let's move on to another. So we've seen each other's workstation. Now let's move on to our previous guests. You wanna do a game that's if you can still remember some of our guests. You wanna guess whose these are. Uh, you lead. Miguel.
Do it.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so here.
Let's do it.
Okay, this one.
Ooh.
This guy's an anime fan. Look at that. Uchiha.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Naruto fan.
I know who this is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to take a
Oh.
guess. I actually want to take a guess if that's
Uh,
the case.
Is Itachi? Is that Itachi?
Yeah, it's Tachi.
So this is where his paint booth is. All right.
No, that's a
Says it there.
that's
That's a photo booth.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
it's a photo booth. Yeah, sorry.
It's a photo booth.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's organized. I could see the keyboard being tucked away underneath that if they
Mhm.
need to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely laptop combo, some minimalist setup still. There's a headphone stand, which is
Yeah.
good. Anime
Don't do
fan
this.
for sure.
You're gonna ruin your
Dual
screen.
air headphones.
Yeah.
I do have I have a headphone stand as well, but
Yeah.
like I put it on the far side. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he gave us 2 photos. What are these?
They're like
I think those-
samurai
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like
with
little
Oh,
samurai
the rice
guys.
hat,
Oh,
with the rice hat, rice
okay.
field hats.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack.
You want to take a guess who this is? Or is it
I-
guess?
I want to say Kaloi, because the glasses, but it might not be him.
It's not.
Ah,
I'm stumped.
okay,
How about
okay,
you,
okay, okay.
Migs?
Yeah,
Do you
I
know what
don't
this
know.
is?
Hmm. Well, we had another guest that wears glasses.
Uh huh.
Oh, okay. I
Plamoman?
must have missed that. I must have missed that.
Plamomancer?
No. It is Elia.
Damn. Oh,
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Ah,
okay,
Vermin.
okay,
Oh,
okay,
yeah, he
okay,
wears
okay, okay.
glasses too.
Yeah. So this is where
Yeah,
he does the magic of
nice.
and but but the funny thing
Yeah,
is
no, it's cool.
he doesn't do his edits on the PC. He edits on his phone, which is insane. Uh yeah, it takes him out.
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
nuts.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. But yeah, uh is this the
Yeah,
2. Is that MG or
No,
I
that
think
looks like
that
the 2.0,
oh yeah, this is the 2.0?
Yeah.
the real grade.
Yeah,
real great.
looks like it. But yeah,
Yeah, Elias a weeb.
shout out Elia. I didn't know that you're a Naruto fan. Look at
I didn't know
Yeah.
you were a weeb. I'm kidding.
that.
You love Naruto.
Hey
Yeah.
Migs, you build Gundams. You're also a weeb.
Yeah, I am a weeb, so that's why I can call him a
I am
weeb.
a. You know your own.
Yeah.
And then let's move on. Oh, I love this one. This is pretty simple. Simple. Look at
Very simple. Love it.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's more of a meditative hobby.
Yeah. Fun fact: this is a
Yeah.
an office cubicle separator.
I was gonna say that's like felt walls
Yeah.
that you got there. That's a modular system.
Yeah.
It looks. I like the wood. I think that's a
Uh-huh.
beautiful like wood grain design. Very minimalist. But you know what? There's.
Yeah.
I love the feel of simplicity in this. I wish I'm a minimalist guy a lot of times, because like I'm also chaotic. Like when I build, it's always all over the place. But seeing clean dust like this is so refreshing, to me.
Yeah, to
But
me
yeah, I
also.
like the setup. I
Yeah.
like the setup. It's very chill.
Very
I
simple.
could see myself having like coffee and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just listening to like phone music or
Uh,
something and building. This is serene.
this is
Mhm.
Here.
relaxing. Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, this is chill. This is chill.
This is nostalgia for me because like that this is what I would use when I was a kid
Mm,
building the
mm,
kits. Just having minimal tools, a very small workspace, maybe the kitchen table or
mm,
something, a little cutting mat, and
yeah.
put
And
my
just
headphones in and just
imagination.
kind of go.
Yeah.
And imagination.
Yeah.
It's kind of giving a Japanese bedroom.
Yeah.
Sort of.
You know, when you get off work and you just wanna build one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh,
jealous. I'll put it out there. I'm jealous of this one.
you want to take a guess at who this is?
Yeah, from the kit, I think I know who this is.
Go ahead. Who?
It's our very own
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah, it's Justin.
Justin's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. The Plamo apprentice. Yeah. So he started out. He just started building this year. So that's why probably why you know it kind of feels nostalgic as to what you like what you said, Josh. Like because he's a beginner apparently.
Right.
Basically
Okay.
here in the hobby. So that's why it's pretty minimal as of right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna expand soon.
Dude, Justin should keep this and
Mm.
build
Around it.
his other workstation around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he can just have a quiet build area,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
without the clutter and shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's very serene, very like even just with
Yep.
I know this is just a picture, but even just knowing like I could sit or he could sit there and just kind of chill out and just be in that moment. Like I already feel at peace
Mm-hmm.
looking at this. So
It's peaceful.
it is.
All right.
I'm jealous, Justin.
yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah. Thank you, Justin, for giving us a peek at what your build station is. Um, let's move on. Next one. This is also cool. I love this one.
Yeah, I
Got
don't know
a
about this one.
got a Nintendo fan.
Yep. That's cool. I love the paint rack. There's another pegboard. I like the
Jeez.
vertical storage too.
Yeah.
The vertical
Yeah.
shelves are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this.
Looks like a little cramped space though. Like look at how dirty that table is. Look at it. Look at that area.
It looks like some modeler is modeling.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. He's got those hobby zone things up there. And look, he's even got a pegboard. He must be a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he has like the cutout stands, the wooden. I forgot what company those ones are. You know the wood thing at the back where they like those are like wood
Hobby
cutted.
zone.
Is it
Yeah,
Hobby Zone for this? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
hobby zone.
Yeah.
These ones?
Yeah,
Yes,
those
all of
stands.
those are.
I thought about getting that for my desk too, because I'm like, oh, I should be more organized that way. Then I'm like, but I'm looking at my desk real estate, like it's gonna eat up so much of that like, oh, I couldn't do that, so I opted for storage like outside of my desk. But that looks cool. Yeah, there, diorama.
Mm-hmm.
Mark was that the Mark II and the Psycho.
Yeah, Psycho. It's a sneak peek to
Ooh.
Yeah,
his future
nice, nice,
work.
nice.
More photos.
That's cool. Yeah,
Hey,
Look at that
look at
backlog
that.
though.
Look at that.
look at that. Look at
Best
Hey,
that.
out of the.
he's an award
Oh,
winner.
look at
Look at
that.
that. Look
Look
at
at
Best.
multiple award
Damn.
winners.
that.
Best
Ooh.
Mecha Award.
Hang on.
But
Where
look at that. Look at that
can I do
backlog
this?
first.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, I don't know if you guys could see here. See this?
Yes.
Those are all my
Ooh.
medals.
Hey.
Nice.
Slight flex,
Hey.
slight flex, slight flex, slight flex.
Josh, where did you keep your GBWC trophy?
They were well I had it up on the wall up over here.
Uh,
And all my award winning kits were in this display cabinet and stuff, but they're now boxed up because we're gonna move that cabinet later on tonight.
Man, should have flexed that first.
I should have. No, oh well.
Look at that professional setup right there with the camera. Um, yeah,
Bet this guy's a YouTuber.
yeah. Look at this. It's a fancy spray booth. I like that.
Yeah, it has an actual spray.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
spray.
Yeah.
It's a spray booth.
Yeah.
Ha.
Look at that. Josh, do you know who this is?
I do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you who it is?
You want to take a guess first, Ariel, Migs?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know off the top of my head. Like with the I've probably seen his work because of the diorama there and the medals. I can't off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I know who this is, but I want Josh to answer it.
This is my good friend Fritz Plamomancer.
Yeah.
Planomancer.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Look at that.
So though I know those things are hobby zone because those used to be mine.
Oh.
So we've switched stuff before and everything. So like how I was saying, like I have the drawers or whatever in front of me, and then they get cluttered and stuff, and I can't access them. So I was like, "Hey, do you want them?" And Fritz was like, "Sure."
Look at all those kits. I'm just looking to see what I need. Yeah, the cup of noodles. Can you
Cup
go
of
to
noodles?
the wing? Can you go to the? I want that serpent.
Yeah, I want all of those.
Forget that. Send word. I want his serpent, but
These
I
are-
just need its legs.
Ooh.
Just want the legs of the
Serpent.
serpent.
Damn. He's
Yeah.
got vintage.
Yeah, no, and they're all red tagged. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are original.
like, look how many red
pieces.
tags he's got.
Damn.
Yeah, got the Zaku as
Damn.
well. These are OGs. We got some OGs going on here.
He's also got
Nice.
some.
Nice,
I've been in that. I've been in that room before, and it's actually pretty cramped. It's pretty small because of how much stuff he's got in there, but it's functional. It's really awesome how he's got it all set up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Yeah. So, oh, is that a fight stick? Hey.
That's a fight stick.
Nice.
That is, yeah. Yeah, looks
Ooh.
good. It's organized. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's
And
functional.
that diorama he's working on, that's his GBWC entry right there.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Sneak peek.
So
Yeah.
a little sneak peek at it.
But yeah, I like the layout, especially as you guys have said, look at the organization on these shelves, man. Oh, he also got some Warhammer. Oh yeah, I forgot. He also paints Warhammer figures.
Mm.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
the
that makes sense with
posters.
all the.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like how it
Yeah,
also
no.
reflects the personality of the yeah, of the person, right? Like you can see the
Mhm.
hobbies that he also does. But yeah, thank you, Fritz, is Blamermancer, for this one. Yeah, let's move on.
Award winner.
Mm-hmm.
Award.
Let's move on to the next one. He only gave one picture.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Yeah,
I know this guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's,
This
it's
guy.
functional. You got the light, you
Uh-huh.
got the cutting mat, you got tool
Mhm.
drawers, you got all the bottles you could sniff. It's great. No, this is on point.
He got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards right there.
Yeah, he's a weeb.
Gonna say like having the cards right there. Those are pretty important, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, heart of the
And
card.
A big,
heart of the cards.
a big Atarashi Gaku fan. This
Yeah,
girl group. Yeah. Wait, are they?
definitely a weeb.
Oh, it's the members of the girl group. But it's the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah. Huh.
Oh,
Dang.
That's them. Huh. That's cool.
damn.
Yeah.
Nice, nice,
It's
nice.
efficient. Yeah. It's cool. It's got personality. I love this one as well.
Looks like he's got enough storage for everything up on the top part and on the side there.
Yeah. So this, you guys want to guess? How about you, Migs?
Yeah, you just you want me to give the answer?
Yep. Go ahead.
It's from our very good friend Hayes K. Or
Yeah.
K.
The guest from the last episode of the podcast. You guys want
A
to
very
check that
good
out?
tip.
Make sure to
Yeah.
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it looks like lighter fluid sitting over there in that corner.
The white
Yeah.
bottle at
This
the
one?
back. Or
Yeah,
not the
that
blue tank.
looks like
or the
a-
blue tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's his latest build.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice little setup.
Yeah. I think we're down to
Yeah.
our last two. So this
Ooh.
guy.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
this
know who
guy.
that is.
I have the exact same mechanical chain base thing like that. It's a oh my god, Dinos? No, not Dimos. But like it's a China brand one. It's so cheap, but it's so functional. Love it.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. The base at the back, the black tile.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
Yep, that's a very affordable base. So
Mm-hmm.
highly recommended if you guys find this in the market, grab a bunch. It's hella cheap.
And they also gave
Yeah.
us a sneak peek at their backlog. right
There we
Backlog.
go. There we
Ooh,
go.
slight flex
Oh,
there.
that that what is that? The Zaku and the tanks. I want the tanks. Send word. I
Zaku
want to buy
tanks.
that off him.
What are those?
I'm just shopping now at everybody's backlog. I'm like, I need that. I need that one.
Yep. That.
Yeah, no, this is
I
cool.
want
They have
that.
like a portable light right there.
Mhm.
It's a USB light that's clipped. They have a turning display base as well. See that white thing
Oh
right there? So
yeah.
they do take
Looks like a
photos.
couple of them.
Yeah, there's a couple of them there, a couple of books. The
Mhm.
tools are well organized. Couple of markers.
Mhm.
Basic setup, but functional. You know, the
That's a
monitor came
decent
out from
camera
like,
right there.
Yeah.
yeah, I got a
DSL.
DSLR. Yeah.
Yeah.
The monitor came out of like, 1997, but I mean, that still works.
But yeah. But I like how he also
Sir.
used the base as a storage for his paints.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, paint some markers right there. Yeah.
Makes
good.
Do you know who this is? It's not familiar.
Yeah, it's familiar. No, it's familiar.
Okay. You know who it is?
I know his real name, but I don't know his Gunpla builder name. I keep forgetting his Gunpla
Yeah.
builder name.
So this is by Farside Gallery, also known as Joseph.
Uh,
Yeah.
Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph.
Yep.
My middle name is Joseph,
Oh,
or my second name rather. Ariel Joseph.
did people call you
Ooh.
AJ?
When I was young, when I
Oh.
was a kid in Manila, yes, that was one of my
Yeah,
nicknames.
AJ.
AJ.
Yeah,
All right.
because Filipinos and nicknames are a thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And to our last one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like the wall, but it's not real stone. It's a
No.
painted, like it's like a
Like-
wallpaper.
Yeah.
Wallpaper.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
wallpaper.
yeah, it still works. It still works. Looks cool.
Mhm.
I
Ooh.
dig the vibe. Very, very earth tone, natural, kind of like, not at home. It feels like this is like your getaway.
Mhm.
Like you have a cabin out north or something, and then, yeah,
I'm looking
there's
at those jars. Are those all nubs?
Yeah, they collect nubs. Yeah.
Which
They
one?
collect the nubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, it's parts. It's
All the
parts. It's
extra
It's
parts.
parts,
It's
parts.
yeah.
extra parts. It's extra
I
parts. Extra
mean,
parts.
parts are just a lot of nubs
Yeah.
put together, right?
Yeah, that's it. They got
Knobs
some
in shape.
pre-mixed paint. I like the diffused lighting there. That's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how he puts the parts in bottles that are like salt and pepper shakers. So
Yeah.
they're like,
So you could add it to your food, man. Don't you like the
yeah,
little Gunpla
Yeah.
spice in your life? You know?
yeah.
You just don't want to sniff it all the time. You want to have a taste every once in a while.
Sometimes you have to
Don't eat the
eat it.
paint.
You
Yeah. What you
gotta.
do is you line them up on the table, right? You sprinkle all your nubs there, and then you roll the manual, and you go. Yeah.
Get high off
Keep it
plastic.
One,
classy,
Yeah.
guys.
one straight line.
Keep it classy,
One
Ariel.
straight
Keep it
line.
classy.
It's only those high-end nubs.
Yeah.
So
P
this,
Bandai. P Bandai or
Yeah.
nothing,
You
guys.
panda nubs.
Yeah.
There we go.
P Bandai MG.
Ooh, those big nubs.
right.
Ooh, look at that.
Hmm. And then you can see there's a desk mat. That's an RX-78. Cool.
I bet
Nice.
I
he's a
see that they
gamer.
also they play the PS5.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. And then yeah, this guy is in the middle of building his PC.
Don't forget to sand those knobs, PC.
Yeah, on his PC. His PC. Yeah.
Nice.
You
Overall,
got
it's good. Yeah, like
yeah.
they got some what's that? Is that Komodo?
Yeah.
That
That's
looks
our
like
market
armored
Oh,
Komodo.
do.
Looks Komodo.
Komodo.
Do.
Yeah. But yeah, he's yeah. You wanna take a guess as who this is?
I'll say it's GP.
Ooh.
Yep, it's GP.
Ah, nice,
Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, he's in the middle. It's a bit messy because he's in the middle of building his PC. About to help him this Sunday. Uh, but yeah,
That's
uh,
cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good little setup.
we've seen this room 1,000 times already. But yeah, get well soon, GP. Hope we get you back next week.
Get well,
But-
buddy.
Yep.
Get well. Get well.
So yeah, thank you for the what do you call that? For letting us peek into
Into your
your
life.
sanctuary
To roast
yeah.
roast the sanctuary.
for everyone out, for everyone who sent their workstations. Thank you so much. But yeah, we are not done yet. We are gonna do the last segment of our show. Again, you can do more roasting. No, kidding. On to the Gunpla photos of the week. All right, this is the Plamo People's Choice of the Week. This is by Carl Buenaventura. I'm not sure what
The hell is
this
that?
is, but yeah, this is the one that
The
got the
SD.
most
I don't know which
likes.
kit this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one. But yeah, if you want
Yeah,
your
I'm not sure
Plamos to
either.
be featured here, make sure to join Plamo Photography on Facebook. And if you want your Gundams or Gunplas to be featured, make sure to post on Gunpla Photography on Facebook, also on Reddit and Discord. And then the next one, this is the
Ooh.
Gunpla People's Choice
Ooh.
of the
I
Week
saw that.
by Austin.
I saw that. It was beautiful.
Lim. Yeah. If you
That
want-
looks
Yeah, that was
looks really
beautiful.
good.
What
Like,
kit's
I
that?
love
that
it.
is awesome.
It's simple,
Oh, it's
but like,
Barbatos.
yeah, it works. It's really good. I like the color on this one, but the metallic sheen is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. I think it calls this Oni something. But yeah, this is cool. This is Barbatos Lupus?
It's a modified Barbados, but I think it's
Yeah.
also the Barbados and the horns are from the Astray and the swords as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Mm. I love the katana placement on the
Mhm.
legs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Yep.
above it's not attached to the hips. It's attached to the thigh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
Thank you, Austin Lim, for posting. And then the perfect grade pick of the week. This is by Don Reyes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
That shield is messed up.
Yeah. Get some nice
Daddy went to
weaponry.
war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not using that
Oh, it's
anymore.
Origins. I thought it was
Yeah,
at first I thought it was the mega size, but it's Origins.
Mm.
yeah. It's
It looks
Origin.
like
Yeah, early type
it's
Origins.
master grade.
Yeah, master
Yeah,
grade
it's the
from the looks
master
of it.
grade.
Yeah.
I think that's a diorama.
I
It's
think
good.
it's
Real
Yeah.
moss
no,
as
it
well,
is
right
outside.
there.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
a
gonna
he
good.
say, yeah,
actually touched
it looks
grass.
natural.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
he's got a series of photos that he posted, and this is the one that caught our eye. So yeah, this is the perfect grade pick of
Nice.
the week.
Good job.
Congratulations,
Good
Don
job.
Reyes.
Oh,
Finally,
awesome.
a builder who touches grass.
And then he loses all the parts in nature as he's walking back.
Like, oh
At least
no,
he touched grass.
not the V fan.
I know. Oh, instant GM.
Maybe that's that.
Yeah,
Maybe those are
GM.
natural weathering. We don't know. I'm kidding. But yeah.
Eh,
Um, yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much, Ariel, Josh, for being
Oh,
here.
thank
We
you.
hope to get you back.
Thank you.
Josh, good luck moving, and Ariel, dude, you're cool. You know what you're doing.
He
Guys
He's
he's got that
around.
money
He's
backlog.
got things going on. I don't need a proper send up. Ariel, you could F off now. Just go back
But
to your Bruce Wayne wannabe Timu looking
but
workstation.
if you
Build
have
some go touch grass.
Josh, Ariel, if you have something to announce, this would be a good opportunity to do it.
Josh, you go ahead, man.
Um, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing a lot of traveling, so check out my stuff on Instagram. That's where I've been posting everything, but it's gonna be a while before I actually start getting back into actually doing a lot of regular builds or anything like that. So just check out my old stuff. Message me if you want to. I'm open for it, and yeah, all yours, Ariel.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys as well, Renan, Miguel, and hopefully the rest of the team feel better and I get a chance to join them again. And thank you for having me in the show. It's always a pleasure to chat with fellow nerds. Bunch of nerds.
Nerd!
Nerds. There's a big announcement, I think. So if you guys don't know, Modelers Without Borders is a new community. They are on Facebook. They just announced that VMX, which is the Virtual Modeler Expedition Expo, it's an online competition that's happening soon, and I'm one of the judges for the mecha category. It's a new system of rule set for the mecha category. I'm very excited to have been collaborating with the team there. Fellow judges include Brian Denclo. He's one of your guests as well. And also Wins Factor. Mars is also going to be the other judge for that. It's an online event. Yeah, Modelers Without Borders. VMX is the event. If you guys are interested, there's a whole bunch of different categories to enter. There's sci-fi, there's mecha, there's tanks, planes, etc. So there's a lot for everybody. Modelers Without Borders right now is a new kind of like they're trying to like take away the gates and the gaps between communities. Like modeler builders could just be there and enjoy and share whatever model they're working on. So I think it's a really good community. Do check them out. And again, very happy to be part of the committee that's helping out with that, and as well as being one of the judges for the inaugurational event. Yeah, just an open invite to everybody for that. Otherwise, yeah, you could find me on my my stations. Just look up for where's that? No, this one here. Just look up this guy here. Apparently, AO underscore Mecha is a thing. I don't know. It's just some guy. Uh,
Sounds
but
like
yeah, no.
someone who's got a badass collection of paint.
No, no, none of that. I still gotta put all the boxes away. I put them out, and I'm like, oh my god, where am I hate taking them out, and I have to put them back away now. But yeah, uh, always a pleasure. I'm very, very happy to be here, seeing Josh as well. I know. Good luck with your move, and Miguel and Renan.
Thank
You
you.
guys are doing amazing work. Keep it up. If you guys are new to the channel, please do subscribe, like them, follow them.
Yeah.
Check out Gunpla Photography and all their affiliated sponsors because these guys are awesome, and I have nothing but like appreciation for what they do.
Thank you so much
And
Yeah,
for.
no,
follow AO Mecha.
I'm gonna ditto that right there. So thank you, guys. You guys do wonderful stuff and keep up the good work.
Uh, uh,
And follow Doghouse Studio.
all right.
There we go. Yeah, don't forget Josh.
Yeah, Doghouse Hobby Studio. Thank
Doghouse.
you so much, everyone here. Also, if you liked our episode, make sure to like, share, subscribe. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. Always remember, you're not just building Gunpla, we are building something bigger. Good night.
Like the future.
Bye-bye.
I like
Bye,
that.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Perfect Grade Podcast.